Hey guys, we're back today working on the 1986 Iroc Z Camaro. I'm working on replacing my front speakers right now and obviously installing a new stereo system. In my last video, I showed you how to take the dash pad off. There's no way around this. When you want to work on this car, especially the speakers, the dash pad has to go. Now for me, I just took the dash pad off because I'm going to trash it. But if you want to know how to take the dash pad off, go back and watch that video. Today we're going to work on taking these old speakers out. I mean, look how nasty they are. Okay, so the old speakers, these look to be factory. They're going to have bolts in 4 corners. Okay, now mine is a 7mm. 7mm. It feels like they're coming out pretty easily. Okay, but what you're going to do is you're going to take these 4 bolts. You got 4, 1 in each corner. You're going to take them out, and once they're loose, you can unplug the speaker from over here, okay? And then it'll lift right out. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that part, take them out. I'll move over to the other side, get that one taken out. And before I install the new speakers, I'll be back and show you how to wire those up. Hey guys, I'm back here working on the stereo for my Iroc. You can see here in the windshield, I've got the old speakers out. In my last video, I showed you it was just, well, the last part of the video, it's just 4 screws to hold that in. And then make sure that you don't break this clip. This is a GM factory clip that goes to your speakers, and I'm going to show you why. So the speakers I purchased came from Crutchfield. The front, you're going to need 4x6s, okay? One hard part was they come with this like little bracket, and you can see that it looks like the screws would go in these holes and hold your bracket down, but they don't. You actually have to put the screws, you have to set the speakers in the bracket and then actually put the screws, the speaker plate under the screws to hold them in. It's not the most sturdy thing in the world, but it'll work for what we need it for. Now, also with Crutchfield, you'll see that they come with these speaker wires. One's your positive, one's your negative. Those are good, but these are not the same size speaker wire that you will need that's in your factory car. So Crutchfield, what I like about them, they send you adapters, okay? So these right here are your positive and your negative leads. They go on the back of your new speaker. It's not hard to mess up the positive and the negative because they're different size spade connectors, and there's only one way they go on the back of the speaker. And then all you do is take this end and you will literally clip it right into your factory harness, and then you're done installing that speaker once you of course, put your dash pad and everything back on. But make sure that you do not cut out your factory harness, okay? Let's come back in here and look at our factory harness, okay? Do not cut your factory harness out. Don't try to splice the wires together because, if you order from Crutchfield, these connectors come with your speakers. If you order from somewhere else, like Best Buy or somewhere like that, you can buy these. They're usually about $10 a set. I also paid close attention to your wires coming into your factory wiring harness. I found a diagram online that tells you which one is your positive and which one is your negative. I actually kind of wrote it over here. Now this is for your front speakers only. Your tan wire is for your left front speaker positive. Your gray, take the keys out. Your gray wire is for your left front speaker negative. Your light green wire will be for your right front speaker positive, and your dark green wire will be for your right front speaker negative. Make sure that when you connect your adapter from your new speakers, you're turning it the right direction. Now, it should be that way already, but just to be on the safe side, make sure that your positives and your positives go together and your negatives and your negatives, because that could blow a speaker or you won't get any sound at all, okay? I'll do the same thing whenever I do the rear speakers. I'll write down what the wire colors mean. Now, this is factory wire colors on my 1986 Iroc. It may be different for yours, okay? But I hope that helps. I'll let you see what the speakers look like once I get them installed. Okay, guys, I got both of the Pioneer 4x6s in. You can see right here, all I did was take the harness, the quick adapter, I ran it underneath the speaker, and I plugged it in here. Now, there was only one way to plug those adapters in. I assumed that you had to put the positive on the positive side of the factory clip and the negative on the negative side of the factory clip, but there's only one way that adapter would go in there, and it's got them lined up opposite. Now, I don't know if that makes a difference. I called somebody that I trust with this type of stuff, and they said that it did not matter. They said to put it in however the clip would allow it to go in there. So I've got the front speakers in. I'm going to go back here and start working on the back now. Okay guys, we're back here getting ready to put the rear speakers in. This is called your cell panel. Okay, your speaker sitting behind this. You'll have one Phillips head screw up here that holds this in. Now mine looks a little weird right now because I don't have a headliner in, but you'll take that screw out, bring your cell panel over, and here set your speakers. Just like the front, you're gonna have four, there's one and one right here. You're gonna have 4 7mm bolts that hold these speakers in. On the fronts, I just reused the same hardwire, the same bolts, and I'll probably do the same here also. So this is just like the front. You'll take these bolts out, you'll pull the speaker out, you'll unhook it from a factory harness, and then you'll just simply install your new speakers. For these rear speakers, I also have the quick adapters, so I'll put them on my new Pioneer speakers. Now, speaking of those, I went with the Pioneer 6x9s. 6x9 is what's factory in these most Gen 3 Camaros. I could have went more expensive, but this car is just going to be something that I'm going to cruise with on the weekends with the T-tops down. I don't need to have a big fancy stereo system. Maybe later on, but right now my main focus is putting the new interior kit in and the dash pad, which I'll make videos of that as I go through that journey. But 6x9 Pioneers from Crutchfield. So I'll go ahead and get both of these installed and show you what they look like when we're done. Okay, guys, I got the 6x9 Pioneer installed. I just used the factory screws that came with it. They're 7mm, like just about everything on a GM car this year model. But anyways, I got the speaker in. I got the harnesses connected. It took like about 5 minutes. Now all you have to do is just slide your cell panel back up on here and screw it back in place. It's the same thing for the other side. You just take the cell panel off. Once the cell panel's out, you go ahead and plug your harness in, put your new speaker in. Here's another little guide on your speaker wires. This doesn't help a whole lot if you're using these quick connect harnesses, because there's only one way they can go in. So you don't really have to worry about positive to positive, negative to negative. But when you install your new stereo, which I will be doing later tonight, hopefully, you need to know dark blue is your right rear speaker positive. Light blue, right rear speaker negative. Brown is your left rear speaker positive, and yellow wire will be your left rear speaker negative. You will need to know that whenever you go to connect your new wires. Now, someone cut the factory stereo harness out of this car, which is going to make my life a whole lot harder, but not impossible. So I'm going to use some butt connectors and heat shrink butt connectors and stuff like that to put the stereo in. So when I get to that part, I'll include that in the video also. Okay guys, I'm back. I got all the speakers in. I got my new Boss stereo in. Now you can tell it's a complete mess back here because I've not tidied it up yet. But like I said, someone cut the factory wiring harness out of this car. So all I did was I just took my instruction manual for my Boss stereo and I just went wire to wire. I pieced all the front speaker wires together, all the rear speaker wires together, all the accessory wires. There are a few wires like my antenna wire. I'm not going to hook it up. This stereo, I'm telling you, I'm not going to play a song because I'm pretty sure that's against probably something YouTube has, some kind of rule, but it sounds great. Tomorrow evening when I get home from work, I'm going to go in and reconnect all these wires with really good butt connectors. I'm going to heat shrink them all down. And then I bought a plate to mount the stereo in there. It's going to look really, really good. Now, this is a Boss Bluetooth, okay? It sounds great, guys. So, you know, I've never done this myself. When I was in high school, I had an 86 Camaro, but it was not an Iroc, and the biggest thing I ever did to that car was just simply put rear speakers in. So this was, you know, kind of nerve-wracking to do it myself. But guys, if you just follow the instructions and go wire by wire and piece it together, you can do this yourself. I hope these videos I'm going to merge together worked out for you guys. Hope it teaches you how you can put your front speakers in, your rear speakers in, and an entire stereo system all by yourself. So there'll be more videos to come. Like I said, I've still got a lot of work to do on this car. I'm ordering a dash pad. I just ordered today an all new interior kit for it. So as I do little bit things here and there, I'll try to make some videos and guys, let you hear how everything goes. Have a good day.